Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm okay. I'm just a little miffed right now. I'm just a little tiny bit in that, what do you call it, miff mode. It's not anybody's fault, really, but it is because, the postmen want to take their sweet time and then, you're expecting things and then when they don't come, you get like all mad because you're like, where are my packages? You know, like that's just what I want to know, where my packages are. Because I got the notification that something got delivered to my house, right? From the post service, right? Turns out it hasn't been delivered. My doorman, which is the one that's incompetent and can't do anything and forgets to lock things in, says, oh no, they're lying about me. I would never do something like that. But the truth is, honest to God, these are black widows. He's not being very nice to me. He lets the other girl open up the package. Sunset. These are black widows. So I'm like getting all mad because I still haven't gotten my color in heaven. I don't have my Jane F. Hawkins. Yeah, and I do the subscription to it. And I'm really miffed because I don't have it. And other people who live in the U.S. have this. I'm like, did mine just get lost? The mail is terribly slow. Yet it's not slow to give me my bills. I'm just saying. That's all giving me my bills. Bubblegum. Hi, Robin. I was complaining before about the mail. I tell you, I think I'm going insane. I was supposed to get a couple of things, and then when I tracked them, the thing said delivered to my front door. Now I have this one doorman. He is so incompetent. This was the other one that he forgets to lock things in. And then I know they got delivered because the post office, sometimes I have tracking says it got delivered to my house. And he's looking for it and he says, no, it hasn't arrived yet. But yet the delivery service, which is the US Postal Service, says it's been delivered. But apparently he doesn't want to look, or he does what's called the lazy man look. No, it's not here. I looked, it's not here. If anybody but me asks him to do it, he does it for them. What makes me so that it's okay to not respect me? I still feel a little disrespected by that. Tulip. I feel very disrespected, Robin, that he gives me such a cavalier attitude. Nope, it'll be here eventually. That's not what I'm talking about. Why would they say they delivered something if they didn't deliver it? You just don't want to look for it. You don't want to be bothered. I'm very angry about not getting my packages on time. Because then I have to do something with Mother Unit tomorrow. So these are Black Widows. Mango. Sherbet. These are the Black Widow skin tones. Are these the mark? Are these the monarchs or are these the skin tone? Oh, these are the skin tone. My mistake. I was right the first time. This is the first time I'm testing out these pencils on this paper. You know, but Black Widow is a good budget-friendly pencil. Who remembers when the colored pencil thief stole all our supplies and left us only with Crayola pencils and Crayola pencils and then one book, and then we would get all our stuff back? Who remembers that? You know, I was going through one of my Easter books and I realized I only have 3 pictures left to do in it, and it's all the grayscale stuff left. So it's kind of like, wow. How does that happen? My desk. And it's ridiculous. Well, no, I don't think it's supposed to. I don't know if it's the Postal Service, my Doorman, a combination of things. So I don't know what's going on. Blush. Thank you, Miss Ann. I have not seen your last YouTube video yet. I still have to catch up on a few of your videos. That last doll with the red head, she scares me. That's one scary doll, Miss Ann. Your little doll scares me. I don't know why that red-headed doll gives me the creeps. Sorry to say that, but your other dolls are very cute, but that one creeps me out. But I do love your baby Yoda. Your baby Yoda is really cute. No giveaway today. Taking a break from the giveaways today. Pretty pink. We've done this with Holbeins, Prismas, Tombos, now Black Widows. And Miss Anna, I am getting a certain thing because I need the full set of them. I have FSS. I did buy them yesterday, so they should be here April 14th to the 17th. What is the one set of pencils that I do not have a full set of? Yes, an FSS is real. We'll do Merc. Saffron. They start with an H. And if I finish this picture today, this will count for Color Your Hoard because this is Worlds of Wonder. Yes, Holbeins. I will miss seeing Oliver, Kenji, and the rest of your wonderful cats and Baby Yoda. I will miss you. Oh no, I was telling my mother the other day because my mother's like, well, I need to get the house appraised, so I need you to start cleaning your room up, moving things out of your room. Okay. I guess you're fun when you feel like the joy is back, you know? I think that happens to all of us. We get to a point where we just don't feel enjoyment anymore. There's nothing wrong with that. Lavender. We don't know yet. It's like looking like my mother wants to live in California. She wants to live in a 55 and older community. Only the owner has to be 55. You know, I don't know how I feel about it. And so I'm trying to actually save money too. So, you know, right now I have the money to buy the whole bunch and I'm going to buy them. But if I don't move in with my mother, I'll probably stay in New York and get an apartment on my own. There are things that I am doing right now. One thing I'm trying to do is save money up. But the thing is, too, that I have to pay a bill to the IRS because they messed up my unemployment insurance when they did that. New York State, they didn't take the right taxes out. Well, you know, I'm now working 2 days a week again. So right now she's just looking at places possibly for us to move. But here's the thing that if I live in New York City, I'd have to put down a first month or last month security. And that's going to be at least $1,200 to $2,000 just on that alone. Thank you, Miss Ann, for that. Guys, if you see people in the chat that are doing weird things, let the moderators handle them. Don't do it on your own. Let the mods handle it. Don't engage the troublemakers, as I call them. Don't engage them. What's this one? Ice cream. I have not seen this one. I have not used this one yet. These are my Black Widows. Hi, Carol. How are you? No, I picked this one yesterday because it looked like something fun to do. It looked like something I could get a lot of enjoyment out of. So how are you, Anne, with the folks and everything? Oh, and I want to show you guys something as soon as I can find my phone. Oh, there's my phone. Oh, good luck. And let me show you what I've been working on as far as the diamond painting goes. This is where I've gotten with the diamond painting that I'm on. So if anybody wonders where I am, this is the Chuck Pinson that I started for the Chuck Along. This is where I finished this morning before I was over here. So this is where I am now with it. You know, that's what I've done so far of it. This was where I was this morning. I love diamond painting. Thank you a lot for getting me into that. You and Shalene should really pat yourselves on the back. Who would have ever thought me? Would get into a diamond painting hobby. I got Michelle into it, so by extension, you got Michelle into the hobby too. Watermelon. Now, everybody asks me, what's the best sharpener for Black Widows? And I'm going to tell you right now, this one and my swordfish. So therefore, you can blame Anne and Shalene because they kind of got me into it as well. This one is really full. Hold on, guys. The thing is full, so. And you can tell it has a strong pencil. I know Miss Michelle was live. I'm sorry, Miss Michelle, I couldn't open. I see an opening. I was like, I have to take this opening now that Mother's not here. Across the pond, bloody hell. I actually started a new small one with unicorns in it in good old Letty, London, England. And my mother kind of got a little upset at me because no, ever since I got that little baggy holder bag, from 3D Vikings. It's really saved me a lot of problems with the diamond spilling everywhere on my table and everything always a mess and everything. I mean, I still get the mess, but nowhere near what it was before. This is watermelon. And yesterday, because my mother's going to have an appraiser come in here eventually. Remember that, guys? How messy that was? As you can see my bed. You can see the little diamond painting over there by the roses. That's one of the diamond paintings I completed from Amazon. You see the back of my dresser? That was full of stuff. Yeah, you get to actually see what I look like, Anne. The dresser is completely empty. So you see my purse, my bags. That's the bag I take down and upstairs with me when I want to go color. You can see the books over here, some markers over here, and you can see the tau trees there. So, so that you guys get to see that downstairs. Yeah, if you were on Instagram the other day, you would have seen the tour of the house, except for the private areas. So you get all of those projects in there. I actually may switch that out, or I may get a frame for it, and then I can put it up downstairs. Although my mother might have a problem with that. So that's what you get there. So that's what I did there. Oh, yippee. What shall we use next? I know what I shall use next. What shall we use next? Something pink. Pablo's. I use everything. Don't tell me you bought the Peacock subscription. Or are you actually going to the show? Do you live in Florida? Have fun at WrestleMania. I'm more fun than WrestleMania. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have Infinity. I actually just paid for HBO Max, so. Hello, Dawn and Sophie Grange. Listen, Danielle has already gotten, how many books have you gotten for me last week? 6 last week for me? And then she's getting 2 more from the giveaway. So Danielle has gotten a couple of books from me already. And I'll show you the book. I'm actually on the verge of finishing 2 books, Anne. Creative Haven Rose Windows. Wow, a lot of you are coming in. Thank you, guys. I guess I picked a good time to come on. I know we should be grateful that we're all alive and we're not dying like in some places. This has been one of the weirdest 2 years. The last year and a half, I would say, have been the weirdest years of our lives. Yeah, even though I'm working again, and I'm only working 2 days a week, and so I'm now working Tuesday and Thursday. It has been one of those times. So here's what I was supposed to get. Thank you, Cindy. I was supposed to get a Color and Heavy magazine. I know which one I'm supposed to get. I'm supposed to get the Fairy Tale special. And then the new one is supposed to be Steampunk by Matt and Dawn Davison. I'm not sure if it's Matt Davison or Dawn Davison because they're husband and wife. You all know Dawn Davidson, but she has a husband who's very, very talented in his own right. He has some beautiful stuff. So I know, I'm like, I just feel vividly sad for the Queen. No, I heard that. I was kind of like sad. Thank you guys. You guys make this really possible for me to do it. This is Vermilion. No, I didn't think I'd be able to do this for an hour. Love to everybody. Apricot. I didn't think I was going to be able to make this work. It's the thing is that I used a bunch of different sets. I've used Holbeins, Prismas. Did we use polys on this? Yes. Polys, Tombos. I didn't use any of my liners. You know, when I go and move, I have to figure out what I'm going to actually take with me and what is, you know, that's why I'm going through the book collection, getting stuff out of the house. And then, you know, it's You know, when you have a collection as big as I have. And then when you're making a compendium, I'm making a binder, which is a color thing, which is a compendium. So I'm doing that now. Ruby red. I'm thinking what I want to do is take only the things I really like to have. Miss Ann at this point, because I have so much stuff to depack and go through. But I know the 5 sets that I definitely want to take is my Holbeins, my Prismas. Oh, I love strawberry cheesecake. I think after the stream is over, I might go to Starbucks and see what they have in their dessert menu. I have a Starbucks right across the street from where I live. During the pandemic, it was closed. Like so many things were closed, and then when they first opened up, you couldn't go in there without having to do the mobile app. So you had to do a mobile app to get all your stuff. See what you started. Right. Light purple. Now, this has to do the stream without having new things to show you guys, and for that, I apologize, but I cannot control the mail. I'm just upset because things are not getting delivered. Hi, Janine. Red velvet cheesecake is the best. But we all have our opinions. Doesn't make them wrong. It just means that their opinions are different than ours. Remember that. And if you must know, this is Fast Orange. This is from the Pablos. And I'll start showing you some things that I've been doing. Lemon yellow. And we have finished the first picture. I have finished the first picture in Worlds of Wonder. Yay! Oh, wait a minute. Now we can say we finished the first picture in Worlds of Wonder. Yay! I have done color your heart picture for Walls of Wonder. But here's a picture I didn't get to finish. We're doing this first, and I didn't get to finish this, so. Not about that, Michelle. You know that. Remember, I work 2 days a week. And I have a lot more books than you. And I've gotten into color by number books, Miss Anne. What did you order, Miss Anne? Inquiring minds want to know. Go to your Amazon account and tell us. Johanna is too popular ever to be cheap. You have to wait at least a year for her books to go out of popularity before they go back on. Howdy, Uncle Dan. Carmine. You know, I think coloring can be very relaxing. But the only thing with Johanna's books is sometimes that they get, like, I think, I know, beautiful balloon, but it's not in any of the sets so far that you've seen. Da, 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 da. Miss Anne knows what that is, probably. Oh, I know what Miss Anne's favorite color is. Oh, thank you, Uncle Dan. We just finished this one. We finished this one. which we started before, so I decided to do another page that I had started a while back. And this is Ultramarine Light, and this is number 66 of the Star Joys. And now these are back in stock on Amazon if anybody wants them. Thank you. Sometimes it's just instinct, and sometimes it's just like, but you know, I wasn't always that good because I have pictures that I've never finished in some of the books, and I'm like, oh Lordy, what did I do here? You know, and I'm like asking myself, I want to go back in and finish those pictures, but some of them are like, I have one where the face is so badly done that if I want to fix it, I'm literally going to have to make her darker skinned to fix the skin. No problem, man. You have a blessed day. Remember, send my love to your folks and your son and my cat nephews. It might have been because I was using Prismacolor, a lot of different colors in my flowers. This one is a Star Joy. You know, we learn as we go. This is all the colors you need in it. I think I didn't do this one. That way we get more of the light in it. That's okay, Dawn. It happens. We all have devices that work well and not well. So I have lots of pencils to choose from right now, Uncle Dan. But when it comes closer to moving and I'm starting to pack up things, I'm going to be like, okay, what do I really keep? What do I not really keep? I'm at that point in my life where I'm like, okay, what should I keep? What should I not keep? Becomes at this point, it's becoming a game of, okay, what do I want to keep? What do I not want to keep? This is nice. This reminds me of a pink that I used to love in the Artesis. These are store joys, and they're very, very reasonably priced. I think what are they like? I think they're like maybe 35 or less. They ran out of stock when they first came in stock, so people were buying these like crazy. Hmm. I think I'm going to make this all this pink just because I love this color. I have a lot of Asian coloring books. There's a store here and I didn't know this for a long time until like a few years ago. About I think 2 years ago, I found it. There's a store here. It's a Japanese store. It's on 40th and 6th by well, it's not actually on the other side of where I work because I work on the east side. This is on like 6th Avenue, so the park kind of separates the library, and then the Bryant Park separates east and west. So it's on the other side of the park on 6th. It's called Kinokunina Books, is what it's called. I can't pronounce that. But they have a big section of coloring books in their store. And they're really nice. They're comparable to what you would get on like Etsy and stuff like that. I saw a lot of stuff on there that I already had bought via Etsy, and I was like, ooh, at some point maybe I will go back down there, but I don't think I will at this point. I have to figure out if I'm going to actually stay in New York or if I'm going to move to California with my mother. I haven't actually figured that out. So then, now it comes down to saving money and things like that. My mother wasn't too happy about me spending the kind of money that I spent on the hook lines, but it's like, listen, I have the money right now to do it, so let me do it. Let me do something that brings me joy. Let's see how the Star Joys sharpen with the angle. Swordfish is what I keep downstairs, and I keep this one up here. Both are excellent haircuts. So these are both excellent, excellent ink cranks. I'm also looking forward to getting my pretty places. What they are is the wax is your pen. So basically, it looks like a Neo tool. It looks like a crayon. This call angle was more expensive. This one here, it's called the Call Angle 5. I was recommended it after I saw somebody else on their channel get it, Uncle Dan. It's one of my favorite things to have, besides the swordfish. But my top two hand crank sharpeners, I know some people love the dolls. Yeah, doll is another hand crank one. But I like this one and I like my swordfish. The only thing I don't like about this is on some of the thinner leads, it will make a point like this. You can't really see it, but it does make indentations. The swordfish doesn't make as many indentations, if ever. I hate clowns. You know, and yes, the last few days I've been cleaning off my dress, and so I was like, oh, yay. I found an old poster, and the poster is a from one of the Timeless Love books. I guess I was doing it as a buddy color. I forgot it was there, and then I also found my Adventures of Pinocchio poster. I hate clowns. I despise clowns. Do not ask me to color one. I hate them. Thank you, Miss Robin. Miss Robin put up the link for anybody who wants to call Angle 5. As you can see, I make this because this is a newer book. I haven't colored a whole lot in this one. Same with that copy of Secret Garden. I'm almost up to logging in 150 coloring books. Really, guys, we should thank Robin because she does so many links for us here. It's not even funny. She really deserves a lot of credit. No, I don't think I have. I'm thinking maybe a light cream. No, I haven't. A lot of them look like, you know, you guys seen those big, thick liner pencils? I saw them. I was like, oh my God, those are so thick. I don't think I have a pencil sharpener big enough to sharpen them. They're like these big, thick mama, jama, mama. I have to get a bag up here. So I was shocked the other day when I came down with a big bag of garbage from my room, and I was like, oh, I'm moving stuff up here. So I don't like when you press too hard and then it snaps the point. To tell you the truth, I really don't like the Luminance. I like the Pablos more. It's not that the Luminance aren't a bad pencil. I just don't like them for me personally. What are you guys' favorite affordable or expensive artist pencil? What pencils do you guys really like to use? I'm just curious what you guys like to use when you're coming in with pencils. I'm thinking maybe a cream color, like a very light cream color. I like doing unconventional choices too, you know. It doesn't always have to be the same choice, you know. I'm going to show you something I did last night. I haven't even taken a photo of it, but now that I went through it, the book, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. There's only 3 more pictures in this. I don't have those. Feel like Prismas are a really versatile pencil. Like you could color them plain, but you can use them for layering and blending. They're really good at that. I'm only going to stream for a little while today, so really, it's been an hour already. We've already done an hour. Doesn't seem like an hour. Sometimes an hour goes by so fast you don't even realize it. Sometimes work feels like, what was I just doing? These are star joints. I'll use these two. Yellow ochre light. Sorry, I don't like my little. I'm not sure about the chroma flows. I've never heard of the chroma flows. Robin, can you post a link to them so I can check them out later? The chroma flows. You know, some things you get very familiar with. Cadmium orange. Well, I like these because I wish that more pencils would be like have medium barrels. This is Flesh Deep. I'm going to show you something you can do with the colors. I'm not familiar with them, so I have to see what they look like, you know. If I don't know a pencil, there seems a lot for 24 of them. I actually have to see someone in using them before I decide to take them or not. But at this point, they're probably not because I have so much pink in it, so light ink blue. What does that mean you got a 12? I'm not familiar with that. No, everybody's going to have a different favorite that they like to color with. I like to try new pencils. If you're going to do watercolor, Michelle, I recommend you do that at a large table. Get water, get at least a dozen watercolor pencils, lots of watercolor paper just to test it out. I recommend getting watercolor paper. You can get that at any art or office supply store, but the office supply store will charge you an enormous amount of money. Or you can get some at whatever your local art supply store is. Amazon will probably have it, but depending on the thickness of the paper, just so you can learn the brushes and things like that. And this is light ink blue. So it's like a purplish violet color for blue. I was going to start the unicorn today in color by number. I just love black backgrounds. Everything is so pretty. So now I'm going to do this again, go over it again, just to give it a little bit more texture. So I can get that into more texture. The trick is to add a little water, not a lot of water when you start, just till you get comfortable knowing what mediums work well for you. But I do recommend getting watercolor paper. Silver. Right here. This is how you build your layers with a budget-friendly pencil. A lot of people forget that you can do that. You know, I've been watching old episodes of Good Girls, and it's really hilarious. Well, I think I'm in season 2. It is funny as hell. I'm up to the point where she basically has had it with Sadie, and Sadie doesn't want to come back home. And she tells Sadie, "I'm your mother," and she lays down the little Annie with her kid, like going, "Enough of this. I'm the mother. I'm the parent. I get to tell you what to do. You don't get to tell me what to do." Can you get a nice paint roll out of that? I think like this will start. You know, it's funny because I actually do more when my mother's not here in the house. I hate to say it. You know, I've made the decision that I'm not keeping everything anymore. It's just too hard to keep everything. It makes you feel old to say that you were one of the people who loved watching the Brat Packs. Really, the Le Mouche? Yeah, when I got my Le Mouche, they never come with the glove. Every time I ordered the big sets of markers, they don't give me the gloves. I'm like, why do they give everybody else gloves? Except when I go to order them, they don't give me gloves. And you know, I'm not putting up my wish list anymore, guys, because you know I'm in the process of getting rid of things, and I'm starting to get really at the point where, yeah, I had seen when you got them. I think I saw the playback when you got the markers, the Les Mouches. That's good they came with the blenders. Sometimes I have an idea of where I'm going to go with a picture, and then sometimes it takes. Well, I think they want to make sure that you don't run out of ink. And I don't know. Usually get one if you're lucky. Three means you're really lucky. I don't eat Easter candy. When we get this done, then we'll finish it. You know, once we get this done, then we'll be done with the stream. But I wanted to go on a little earlier because I went on a little bit earlier because I saw there was an opening, and I didn't realize until actually I was getting ready that Michelle was on, and I felt so bad that Michelle was on at the same time that I was going to be on. Thank you, Michelle. I know, no haul today, which I'm disappointed because my mail's extremely regular mail's done. I was supposed to get a pen. I was supposed to get a color in heaven. That hasn't shown up yet. I don't know why none of this stuff has come. None other people's stuff has come. I may have to cancel the subscription again. But the thing is, because I have the subscription, I'm only paying $9 an issue, as opposed to if I don't buy the subscription, I'm paying That's true, to a degree. But you don't also want to cut off somebody who's been going on for like an hour and 45 minutes because they may consider, oh, that you've cut into their time. I try to always stay around 2 to 4, Robin. Then sometimes, real life happens and then you can't do the stream like you had planned originally. You don't want to be rude to somebody else. I was told try not to go on in someone else's life because that might be considered rude or bad etiquette. That was what I was told. But over the years, I have found that doesn't always work. Sometimes I will see 4 or 5 people going on at the same time, and I'm like, one person was on first for like an hour and 2 hours or 3 hours. But it also depends on what they're doing too, because everybody does something really different in the community. Yeah, well, some people, when I started, this was way before you, Michelle, were live. People were saying, no, you can't do that because then you're taking people away from the person who's gone live. You're cutting into their views. I was like, excuse me, I didn't know that. But over the years, I have found that these things that I was told are not necessarily true or necessary. Exactly. I go when I start to go when it's convenient for me. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I go early, sometimes I go late. But I do what is going to fit me my best. So, guys, this is where we'll end it. So, we finished this one. We finished this one. I will finish this off camera, but I like the purple. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. I have enjoyed it as well. Hope everybody is doing well. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Remember to social distance. Wash your hands. Keep safe. And I hope everybody does well. Bye, everybody.